Little bit of Texas with George Strait and the Cowboys. There's Mr. Michael. Kind of some new shelving. Knick-knackies. Maybe that's what Man Mountain Link calls them, knick-knackies. And then a Winberg print of the state of Texas farm scene. Got the blue bonnets and everything. If y'all have never seen a Winberg print, there's what you're looking for. Winberg is a famous Texas artist, and he's still alive. I think he's in his 90s now. And he's pretty famous around Texas. And if you go on eBay, his stuff's worth quite a bit of money. His paintings are worth a lot. His prints are worth decent money. And I have several of them. Good morning, boys and girls. Oh, they can't see me waving, can they? Well, I can wave anyway. Yeah, I want to wave. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. Hey, he ain't talking back either. No, Man Mountain Link's cat can't talk. He just chases moles and lizards, geckos and stuff. I didn't even know they had geckos in Tennessee. Yeah, apparently they do. Well, anyway, thumbs up. I'm not going to mention that S word today. Not going to do it, Man Mountain Link. And I can look TheCapGuy in the eye. Anyway, that's an inside deal. But we had 14 sales yesterday, and we're going to get into what we sold and have that discussion. No, not that discussion, the discussion. By the way, well, never mind. Let's just get into what we sold. TheCapGuy, getting ready for that yard sale he ain't looking forward to. He'd rather go sourcing than having one. Right, TheCapGuy? That's right. Hi, boys and girls. All right, I'm going to stand on the side. Okay. Well, glad that's over. And we'll get into what we sold. We did have 14 sales. And nothing what I'd call major. I have one big sale that hasn't been paid for yet, and I just picked it up this weekend. And I actually had a buddy of mine, Ches, want to buy it, and I countered back with a better offer than what I was asking on eBay, and then somebody snagged it at the price that was on eBay for. So sometimes you can't do the deals you want to when it's all about you got to make money. And I hope you understand, Ches. I love you, buddy, and thanks for your service. He's a buddy of mine I run into all the time, and he's a 21-year veteran of the Navy, retired chief corpsman, hospital corpsman, for those of you that don't know that term. And that's the medical part of the Navy. And usually a corpsman either serves in a unit, they'll either serve with the Marine Corps, or and they'll be the only Navy person that's in the Marine unit. And then, or they'll serve, as a regular corpsman on a ship or on a shore station somewhere. But every ship has them, and every duty station has them. So, got to have them corpsmen. So, thanks again, Ches. And sorry that thing didn't work out, but next time, as you said. We'll get into what I sold, and y'all can get on with your day. Because y'all got better things to do than watch the TheCapGuy and JT and listen about Man Mountain Link playing with coins. Although I do have now I'm going to show it. Found this wheat penny in some change the other day. I don't know if you can see that very good, but you don't find them like you used to. You found wheat pennies all the time. I can't even read it here, but looks like it's a 1944, no mint mark, so no Denver, no et cetera, Sacramento or Philadelphia. All right, we'll get into what we sold. The first thing we sold on the TheCapGuy show yesterday was this lot of Xbox One games. There are military type, Fallout 4, Rainbow Siege, and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I paid $8.82 for all three combined, and I finally sold them for $29 plus shipping, and I made $20.15 off that lot of games. Next, I found the other day I sold a Mama's Family DVD series, and this is the other series that I'd picked up. It's Bones, seasons 1 through 3, and the first season is just on blank disc. It doesn't have the labels on it, but it is the original stuff. It isn't copies. And again, I pick these up at the bins when I can find the complete seasons and they're loose in the envelopes. But I paid basically 80 cents for these or less based on weight. Sold them for $11 plus medium mail shipping, and I made $8.60 off those. So those are always good little things to pick up. Yes, $8.60 is a good profit. The next thing I found is this New Era Denver Broncos cap. It's a fitted 7 5/8. Found a bunch of baseball and football caps all at the same time here a few months ago. I paid 18 cents a piece. They're all in really good condition. So apparently this is one person that just got rid of his collection. Too big for my head. So if you're sending me hats, it's 7 1/4 or 7 5/8. I guess I'm not getting no comments on that, am I, JT? No, I got my dog hat. I know. All right, anyway, this Denver Broncos hat, 18 cents in. I sold it for $10 with free shipping, so I only made $5.30. Next item I sold is these 7 for All Mankind women's jeans, size 32. I bought these last summer when I was going crazy, being stupid buying clothes. Paid $5 for these. 7 for Mankind's not a bad brand to grab, but I paid $5 and I ended up selling them for $13 with shipping on top, and I made $7.75. And yes, that's good profit. The next item, I won't pick these up anymore. They're big and bulky and they're kind of hard to deal with. It's a gi from Century Martial Arts, which is based here in Midwest City, Oklahoma. It was at the bins. So based on weight, I paid $3.30 because it's kind of heavy. But I did get it into a flat rate envelope. I sold it for $11.44. So I ended up making $9.70 on it. The next item I sold was an inmate. Hadn't sold one of these in a couple of weeks. Had some offers, and I finally ended up taking this. It's going to Europe, I think Germany. $26. I had $6.98 invested, and I made $17.95. Last time I was over there, they didn't have any because the the prison transfer center has been on lockdown, so I'll have to check it out soon. The next one, I almost wished I'd have kept this. I didn't realize how much he did. This is one of the toys. I bought 6 of them for $1 a piece last weekend at a yard sale on Friday. And I've already sold the Thor Avenger character. And this is the second one. This is the Incredible Hulk 10-inch talking smash. And when you push his belly, he lets go smash things and he makes a roar sound. But until I was boxing him last night and trying to get his arms and stuff in the box, I didn't realize when you raise his arms, he made noise and talked too. And that's when I thought, oh my goodness, I wished I'd have kept this thing because it's actually kind of cool. I just need another knick-knack on those shelves like I need another hole in the head, but I really liked him. So anyway, he's gone. $1 in, $12.99 out, and shipping on top, and I made $12.50 on it. The next one is a Nike Crazy Train, not to be confused with Ozzy Osbourne. Run Wild cheetah shoes. I paid $8 at a thrift store for these back in April. They're size 10, and I sold them for $28.25 with shipping on top. Made $16.30 off those cheetah shoes. The next one I wasn't sure was ever going to sell. I actually found these in the bins, and it's a Pier 1 French name, Sus Veres. That almost sounds like Spanish, so I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but anyway. They're coasters. They're beaded coasters. They're kind of cool. But I didn't think they'd sell, and I had them for $11.75, so they've just been sitting there. So basically I had 30 cents in these based on weight, and I sold them for $11.75 plus shipping, and I made $11.10 on them. So I guess I will pick them up when I find them. The next one is one of the things my brother Terry came up from Texas last week and brought me a bunch of games, and this is the first of the games it sold. This is Super Mario Kart for Super Nintendo. It's a vintage game, and I think he paid $10 for this, and sold it for $36 with free shipping. So after everything, the profit was $17.54, and of course I'll give him his cost of goods back and half the profit. So that's the way our deal works. The next, I sold this last night. I got a message from this person wanting to know if I'd ship it FedEx. And this is one of the pennants that I found, the mini pennants. I think I have 15 left. It's going to Colorado, and she asked if I'd FedEx it because she needed it for a event Saturday night where they're having a bunch of college graduates get together at a function, and this is the only pennant she couldn't find. I said, well, I can do priority mail, and I mean, it's only going to be Wednesday tomorrow. It'll get there by Saturday, hopefully, and I'll just charge you the flat rate for the priority envelope. She agreed to it, and she bought it for $9.99. I put it in a priority flat envelope, and it's going to the post office this morning. I ended up making $8.20 off that pennant, and I sure hope it gets there because I'd sure hate to have egg on my face. The next is another one that I had a conversation with. I got these at a private pick in April, storage cleanout lady friend of mine, and these are day one song shoes. They're, I guess, doing the research, they're skateboarding type shoes, and they have a design, kind of a cartoon caricature in there. You can see there. Looks like a zebra pig or something. I don't know what that is. But anyway, they're overall in good shape. They're not coming apart, but he tried to imply that they were, worn, and of course he wanted them bad. And I had them for $48 with free shipping, and we negotiated back and forth, back and forth. I wouldn't come below 42, and he ended up just basically to get rid of him. I did the 40 with free shipping. I knew it was going to cost a lot, and I knew they wouldn't fit in a priority flat envelope. They're size 12s, and I had $1 invested. That's what I paid for them. So still made good money. I made $21.75 after everything was said and done, and it cost me almost $12 to ship them, but that's included in that profit. The next one, Tom Sawyer gets high on you. Okay. All right. Let's get off the Rush thing. Vintage Rush Snakes and Arrows Tour 2008. This is not a remake. This is actually a tour shirt. Found this at a thrift store where I found a bunch of other vintage shirts. And as you can see, it's got 2008 on it. By the way, the Journey one I sold just recently, it's coming back because even though I had the measurements, I stated it was a large. It had no size tag because it was 19 inches armpit to armpit. And sometimes that equates to a medium and sometimes to a large. So I guess because technically I said large, even though the measurements, and it says see measurements in the description, it's coming back, and it's already back actually, and I relisted it. So I'll sell it again because it's also 2008, and it's authentic tour shirt. Anyway, nothing else to be said about this. It's $2.49 in. I sold this for $23.50 on an offer after I had it on the discount too, and shipping on top, and I ended up making $19.10. And the last thing I saw last night is this Zelda 3DS game. I paid $5 at a lot deal where I bought a bunch of games for $5 in a system. I had 5 invested, sold it for $17.99 plus shipping, and I ended up making $10.95. The other thing I sold, I haven't been paid for yet, but it's over $100, and I think I paid 10 for it. So on the day, my numbers were 14 sales, $43.12. That's not including the thing that hasn't been paid for. $260.91 in total sales, and the profit slightly better than the day before, $186.89. Sales are sales, profit's profit. Take what you can get and take it all day long. That's my motto. Right, JT? Right, JT? JT, right? And all right. I know y'all see my mouth move. Just stop it. Stop it. Anyway, I'm going to the post office, and I'm going to come back. I did do some listing last night. I went through the entire stack of Wii games, listed some of those, put some others up, some other PS2 games and stuff. I'm getting ready for the yard sale, so I'm sorting through and figuring out the ones I don't want to do. And I don't want to lot them up. I appreciate the suggestion, Man Mountain Link, and I do some of that, but these sometimes, some of them aren't as in great condition, and I want people to actually see them, and that way I don't have to return them. I do believe they work, but you just can't take that chance and lose all that money. So it is what it is, and y'all have a great day. If you liked what you seen, hit that thumbs up, hit the like, which is what that is, and notification bell if you want to be bothered. And you know the other thing, if you want to do it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. And y'all have a great day, and stay safe, stay cool. It's in the 90s, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Cap Guy out.